Look at my jacket.
You folks on Facebook, you're getting to see what happens when a guest is lost.
Well, now I know where you are.
I have been lost before.
Have you?
I don't ever say that. I thought you had somebody with you.
Yeah, she went back out to the car.
Oh,
She wanted to stay out there.
oh, okay.
Here.
Either one of those boxes. Make sure you're close enough. And at the end, when y'all can get to listen to all my instructions here. At the end, when I turn the Facebook off, just sit at ease till I make sure it's
Okay.
filled.
Gotcha.
We had a lot of fun. It's not fun to be lost. So.
I was lost.
Well, I was telling them about the time I got lost in Fort Knox in the dark.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I was supposed to be in E-Town, but I ended up in Fort Knox. Way too old to get into the military. Alrighty, well, the fun has begun now. Our guest has gotten seated here, and I told Priscilla, I said, you know, it's not fun to be, I guess, displaced in your case. And I don't know if you were using the telephone to navigate you. Is that what you were?
Yeah, GPS. GPS got me lost.
Well, and you know, I don't know, that's happened before to guests, and I try to tell everybody to come, you know, the KOA seems like the most obvious place to direct people, but then I don't know if that's true or not, because when you got up here, you went camping.
Yeah, something like that.
Gosh, I mean, we're glad to have you. Priscilla Whitehouse, welcome to WRVK and Stars Across Kentucky.
Good to be here.
Our guest today. Let's relax here a little bit and talk for a minute.
Okay.
We do this show for folks like yourself that get out and entertain and have a platform for you to showcase yourself. This is live streamed. We put it on our YouTube channel, Country Charlie 21, all together. You folks out there want to get on there later and see Priscilla, she'll be on there. And then we, of course, on the worldwide broadcast, I don't have I've been so busy talking to you, I usually bring you up and watch you over here, and I will do that here in just a second. It's always nice to be able to have guests in here and to enjoy them and let them enjoy this radio station. This is a great place to be. In Renfro Valley.
I'm honored to be here.
Yeah, it's a great place to be. So tell me something about you.
I am a mother of 7 children now,
Okay.
and 21 grandchildren, and I love singing for the Lord. I've been singing since I was 3 years old. I've been playing the guitar since I was 20 years old, and I've been saved a long time. I love living for the Lord, and many falters and failures along the way, and learning every day, it seems.
Sounds like you're human, don't it?
Sounds like I'm human. I'm human.
Yeah.
But I know who to run to. I know who
Absolutely.
to trust. I know who to fall on my knees and cry out to, and He helps me. He helps me through it all.
At the end of every road.
Every road.
At the end of every road. We got a song we played earlier today, At the End of the Road. So where do you live? What's your residence?
I live in Shelbyville, Kentucky.
Shelbyville. So you've come a good long way. Yeah.
Well, Waddy, Kentucky. I'm Shelby County in.
I know where Waddy is.
Yep.
I did a car show there in Shelbyville.
Okay. Yep, that's where I'm from. That's my hometown, Shelbyville, Kentucky.
Beautiful town. Beautiful
Thank
town.
you.
And I love the market up there, the outdoor market. There's a little restaurant there beside it. And if I'm ever in that area, and I will be this weekend, we love to go there and eat. It's good. It's all good. Good place to shop and have fun, and also at the same time your town. I've been through right to the fairgrounds, and
Oh, yeah.
and you can meander around all over Shelbyville. Well, let's get a couple songs going here, and then we'll pick up our conversation here. I wanted you to get your breath and sort of
Okay.
put you at ease for just a moment. So, Priscilla, go ahead. Take
Whitehouse.
Whitehouse, I'm sorry. Take it on.
This song I wrote, it's called Through It All. The mountain we're climbing sometimes seems so high. The valley that we walk through sometimes seems so low. The dark clouds gather round and the sun can't be found, but through it all, Jesus holds my hand. Yes, through it all, the clouds are lined with silver. Through it all, the sun is shining so bright. Through it all, Jesus is my refuge. Yes, through it all, He will guide me safely home. We sometimes seem to think we can't go another mile. We sometimes seem to think that no one cares. Although our heart is breaking and those tears begin to flow, just fall on your knees and pray through it all. Yes, through it all, the clouds are lined with silver. Through it all, the sun, he's shining so bright. Through it all, Jesus still my refuge. Yes, through it all, He will guide me safely home. Yes, through it all, He's gonna guide me safely home. Safely home.
Priscilla Whitehouse from Chevyville, Kentucky. I think a good song.
Thank you.
Now, I was listening to that song, and there was a lot of content in the song, Through It All.
Yes.
And I think, when I listen to songs like that, I try to, think about my own life
Yes.
and all the things that has happened inside of my lifespan here on earth. But the good news through it all,
Yeah.
God
Through it
is
all.
always there. Jesus is
Yes.
there on my side, and the Holy Spirit,
Yes.
it's through it all.
Yes. I live my songs. Every song that I've written, I've lived them. And that's how I feel through it all. Jesus is still my refuge.
Mhm.
And Jesus will carry me through.
Yeah, He will. And the biggest thing, I think, and this is where I find a lot of people have trouble, is your faith.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to really have faith, and you've got to really believe, and you've got to really trust. Even though
Yes.
you may be down on your knees, and you may be hurting, you may be crying, you've got to have that faith.
Yes.
That, God
Yes.
is there, because He is there.
He's always there.
But, Satan wants you to think,
Yeah, Satan wants you to think there's no hope. He wants you to give up. He wants you to sit down. He wants you to quit. Because once he's got you convinced to sit down and quit, then He's got you right where He wants you.
Absolutely.
But as long as you keep pressing through and you have that faith, just a grain of a mustard seed of faith is all it takes to please God and to get us through anything we go through.
I'm going to be honest, I like my faith to be better than that grain.
Well, I'm just saying, right? Yes, I want mine to be too. But the more we use our faith, the more it grows.
Some of the times when I've been down on my knees, that's when I look up for sure. But I try to look up every day.
Right.
And
that's for those who've almost gave up. That they've got that. If they've got just an inkling of hope, they can make it through.
They can make it through.
Yes.
Absolutely. What's your next song? We're going to get another one out of you. I'm not going to let you away without singing today. you might have toured Mount Vernon, and we'll ask you about your tour later.
Well, I get a lot of requests for this. This isn't my song, but this song is called "Mercy Walked In," and I get a lot of requests for that song. So I feel led to do that one. Okay. I stood in the courtroom, the judge turned my way. Looks like you're guilty. Now what do you say? I spoke up, Your Honor. I have no defense, but that's where mercy walked in. Oh yes, mercy walked in and pleaded my case, called to the stand of God's saving grace. The blood was presented that covered my sin. Forgive us when mercy walked in. I stood there and I wondered, Lord, how could this be? Someone so guilty had just been set free. My chains were broken. I felt born again. The moment that mercy walked in. Oh yes, mercy walked in and pleaded my case, called to the stand of God's saving grace. The blood was presented that covered all my sin. I was forgiven, 'cause God's mercy walked in. Walked in.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. If you're out
Yes.
there and you're hurting and you've got a sinful life and you want to give it up, you can give it up.
That's
You
right.
just got to mean it, confess it, and
right.
believe.
Give it up to God.
Give it up. I got to take a break, and
Okay.
while I'm doing that, you can talk to people on Facebook, because
Okay.
it's going to be hot and live, and
Okay.
I'm going to play a couple spots on the radio.
All right.
All right. I love that song. It's good.
Thank you.
I sing that song myself.
Oh, do you?
I do. I love that song. It's one that's, so many people, they have, a lot of people when they first get saved, they struggle. And
Yes.
Which is normal. It's
Yes.
completely normal. But you have to sort of nurture them along. And the ones that are not saved, then, you need to think about making that step up.
Oh, watching from Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah, you have folks all over the place. Mansfield, Melissa Ramsey. Hello there, and
That's awesome. Hey, you all.
and then we have some folks up in Michigan, I'm sure, that's listening. All right, getting back at it here, we're talking about some of our listeners. We have listeners all over the world, really, from Germany to Canada to the continental U.S. of A. And sometimes you'll be sitting here and you get calls from you going, where are you from? In North Dakota, we have a couple of listens all the time out there, and I'm sure they're listening today.
Well, hello, y'all.
There you go. Good old Kentucky, y'all. Right? All right, Priscilla, singing is a way to, I think, put your words down, and I'm sure you've written a lot of songs.
Mm-hmm. I have.
So what is another song that you've written, and then tell me, tell me why you wrote that song.
I wrote a song about my grandmother. I called her Mamaw. My papa and her, they had a church together, and I was pretty much raised in church my whole life, but it doesn't matter if you're raised in church. You can be raised up and hear about him, but until you know him, then going to church is not what's going to get you into heaven.
Right.
Being born again is what gets you into heaven,
That's
accepting
correct.
Jesus Christ as your Savior. And well, my grandmother, I watched her. She had 9 children, and I watched her, go through battles after battle of praying for her children. God, save my children, whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Short of death, save their soul. And I always thought, when I got older, I thought, my goodness, what an unselfish prayer that was, because, she endured a whole lot of stuff to see her children come in. But one by one, they came in and gave their life to the Lord. And it could have been almost on their deathbed, but they still made a decision to come to the Lord. And I watched her prayers being answered. And I wrote a song about her, in memory of her, and all those that had a grandmother, a praying grandmother or grandfather, but mostly grandmothers. That's what this song's about.
Okay, I want to hear that song. I had a praying mother and a praying grandmother.
It's called Lord Save My Children. When I was a little girl, I used to sit in my mama's room and listen to her while she sang a little tune. Then she'd read her Bible, and after that she would pray. And as I knelt there with her, here's the word she'd say. She cried, Lord, save my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. My dear Lord, I love all my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. Every Sunday service and every Wednesday night, you would see her at the altar, crying for their souls. It was love that brought her there, that brought her to her knees. With her head bowed, she was praying. Yes, she was praying for me. And she cried, Lord, save my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. My dear Lord, I love all my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. Well, the years have come and gone now, and my mama, she's up in heaven. And I thank God every day for what she instilled in me. Oh, I cherish every memory of sitting there in her room And I can still picture her praying down on her knees. And she cried, Lord, save my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. My dear Lord, I love all my children. Whatever it takes, save their soul. Whatever it takes, Lord, save their soul.
Well, that's another powerful song there.
Thank
That's
you.
really powerful. And I've sitting here pondering in my mind, I wonder how many lives you're touching with a song like that. And I think there's a lot of praying mothers, but grandmothers, you're right about that. Grandmothers seem to be the ones that, I guess I think of my own wife and her grandchildren.
Yes.
Pray constantly almost, about your children and your grandchildren, that they can come to the Lord, or
Yes.
in our wonderful case at our house, both her two we have at our home, they both come to the Lord. But that is that's just a wonderful feeling.
It is. It is. I was so blessed to be able to have a grandmother that taught me how to pray and taught me about the Lord. I was so blessed to have that. I'm the oldest. I'm the eldest of the grandchildren, and I'm so blessed that I had that opportunity to be able to be around her and see the example that she left behind for me, to be able to pray for my children and my grandchildren in the same way that she prayed for me. With a sincerity. God, the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. When we get down to business with God, God will get down to business for us.
Mm-hmm.
I've always heard that, and I believe that with all my heart.
I believe it with all my heart too. you best believe. That's another one of those
Amen.
faith and believe. We can put all these words out there that mean a lot. And
Yes.
that means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been working. You said you sang since you were 3 years old, but you've been working, no doubt, doing shows and things for people for quite a long time.
Yes, nursing homes and family reunions and get-togethers and churches, all kinds of places. And I love it. I enjoy what I do.
So do you travel a lot and do this?
I travel almost every weekend. I'm usually going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Most weekends, I'm booked somewhere to sing or minister.
Mm-hmm.
So
And you also have sort of an online ministry, if you will.
yes, I have an online ministry. I also have a prayer page, and I also have Daughters of the King. It's going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's coming up the 26th of this month, 26th, 27th, 28th. If any of the women, it's called Daughters of the King. If any women want to come and join us, you are welcome to come join us. The more the merrier, because we're looking forward to a good time and praising the Lord together, singing and ministering and just having a good old time in the Lord. And anybody wants to go, just contact me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll get you the information. And this is our 5th year.
Really?
Yes, this will be 5.
And where did you, what part?
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
What part?
What would you say?
Would it be like a motel?
It's going to be at a hotel. It's Park Grove Inn Hotel
Okay.
in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and June 26, 27, 28, and it's in the conference room. It'll be in the conference room at Park Grove, Tennessee. Park Grove Inn in Tennessee.
Question asked here, and let me pop that question back up here so I can ask
Okay.
it to you. Thomas says, does she have that song Grandma on CD? And if she does, I want it, please.
Yes, I do. I do. I have 3 CDs out, and one of my CDs has all the songs that I've written, and the other 2 have old-time gospel songs, and the other one has songs I've written, and plus I also have one that Gerald Crabb wrote for me to record. And so I've got 3 CDs out, and I thank God for that. So if anybody wants any, just
Yeah, and we have all of these when you were lost and wondering. I said, Lord, I know what I need to do. Pull Priscilla out and play her. I told him I digitized you. Oh, yeah, I know Thomas well, and we'll make arrangements.
Okay.
So if he wants your CD, I mean, do you carry those with you?
Most of the time I do. I didn't today because I was in a big hurry, but you can contact me on Facebook, Priscilla
Okay.
Whitehouse.
Okay.
Just look me up on there, and I'll be glad to mail you the CDs out. They're 15 each, or 2 for 25, or 3 for 35.
Okay. I would certainly encourage, if you love her singing, she sings well. I would encourage you to get the set. We've got the set here at the station. I'm still working on getting all those in the computer. I have never seen such a. I mean, there must be 60 songs or so.
I think there is. There's about that.
and
It's close anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly good at typing, but my time runs out. Okay, let me play a couple of things here. Actually, I think we're good on spots right now. Let's let you go ahead and sing some music. What you got coming up?
Okay, this song I wrote, and it's called "I'm Still Amazed."
And why did you write this?
I wrote this song because I was going to a church, and the Lord led me to another church to help this elderly couple. And sometimes you're hard-headed and you don't listen to God the first time, and then He turns around and to let you know again. And on Mother's Day, I was getting ready to pull in my drive of the church that I attended regularly, and I heard the Lord say again, "I want you to go to this church and help this elderly couple." Well, I didn't know what was in store, and as I was on my way driving, the Lord said, because you're on your way and you're listening to my voice, I'm going to give you this song. So this is the song He gave me riding down the road, and when I got to the church, He said, "Get your paper and pen ready because I'm giving it to you."
Yeah, you have to write it down right then, don't you?
Yes, I have to write it down right then. But now I have a recording thing on my phone, so I've got about 50 songs recorded on my song that's going to be on my new CD. So be watching for it. Got to get the right chord here, y'all. It's called "I'm Still Amazed." I stumble and I fall. Lord, you're there to pick me up when I am lonely. You're there to talk to me. Lord, I fell just so
children? You have.
I have 3 of my own, and then I have 3 that one of my friends that passed away with cancer asked me to take in and help her with, and I got those 3.
Bless your heart.
And then I have another daughter with my fiance. So
That's a wonderful story there. Do any of them sing with you? Or?
I do. I have some of them. They come to church with me. When they come to church, I get them up there to sing with me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been teaching them songs to sing with me and everything. Yes.
I can imagine you having a really family. When you get families together like that, I don't think there is any better. I think of the Hensley brothers. They were 3 brothers here locally, and I don't think there's any better harmony among family members than your own blood.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, you're raising some, and I'm sure they could harmonize just as well if they choose to do that.
Right, yes.
That's a blessing to do that.
With my grandmother and my mom, we used to sit on our front porch out in the country. We'd sit on our front porch swing, and we'd all 3 sing and harmonize together. So it runs in my blood.
When you're out and about, you mentioned the country, of course. I love nature. I love here on the radio. I'll talk about seeing a full moon or watching the moon on the nights that we get that pleasure to watch.
Love the sunsets and the sun. Yes, the sunrise.
I love the sunsets and sunrises, and anytime, any day of the week. I'm always paying attention to the little things. This morning there was a rabbit playing in the front yard, and I was afraid my dog was going to see it. And I went like, oh no, because if Sadie would see that rabbit, she would go dead after it. And
I saw a yellow cardinal earlier today, this morning, and it was so beautiful. I looked up and I was like, that's a cardinal, and it's so beautiful. It was yellow. I've never seen a yellow cardinal.
I haven't either.
But you could tell it was a cardinal.
But I enjoy just the simple little things of life.
Me too. Just the basic things of life.
Yeah, life is complicated if you let it be. But
yes.
If you look beyond all the complications,
you can see how blessed you really are.
You can see how blessed you are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, let's turn to another one here. We're running out of time.
This song is called "Home on High."
Did you write it?
I did. Okay. I wrote this song. I want to work in your field while it's day, Lord. There's coming a night when no one will work again, and I can't help what others say. Straight and narrow, it's the only way for me. So Lord, I choose to walk the highway of holiness, my Lord, and I work in
righty, thank you very much. We have our guest today, Priscilla Whitehouse from Shelbyville, Kentucky. And Priscilla, you've got time to do one more. Yeah, we can squeeze one more in.
Okay.
And time, we got a little short start, didn't we?
We did, but God always makes a way, right?
This
This song I wrote about my dad. I watched my dad battle cancer, and he was talking to the family, and he said, I want to see you in heaven, and it's what he told me. He said, I want to see you in heaven. So I wrote this song about him, and I hope that it touches you. And if you got a family or loved one that's battling sickness or disease or cancer or anything, just remember this song, and remember, we got a better place waiting on us on the other side. I watched a precious loved one fight till their last breath, living their life for Jesus, doing their very best, always thinking of others, not so worried about themselves, with their family and their friends. This was their last request. Wanna see you in heaven, so go to church, read God's word, live for Him now. I want to see you in heaven, the family circle unbroken. I'll soon be leaving here when my mansion is complete, and my Jesus I'm gonna see. Often think about that empty chair at family reunion. They're not there. Or the empty bed where they used to sleep. Phone calls no longer made, their voice never heard again. But he said, I want to see you in heaven, around the throne of God. So go to church, read God's word, live for Him now. I want to see you in heaven, the family circle unbroken. I'll soon be leaving here when my mansion is complete, and my Jesus I'm gonna see. I'll often think about that empty chair at family reunions. They're not there. Or the empty bed where they used to sleep. Phone calls no longer made, their voice never heard again. I want to see you in heaven, around the throne of God. So go to church, read God's word, live for Him now. I want to see you in heaven, the family circle unbroken. I'll soon be leaving here when my mansion is complete, and my Jesus I'm gonna see. Yes, my Jesus I'm gonna see.
I've enjoyed having you on.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we got a late start.
It's okay. I got lost.
Those-
GPS, thank you.
Those darn old Google things, I'll tell you what, I never trust them. I just don't trust them. I use them, but, you know, I've tried
I need to learn how to read a map again.
Well, I think I just try
forgot.
to, you know, use a little, you know, okay, so I'm going here, and let me look at this on the map. And you got that same access to that, you know, so you can check it out. Well, thank you for coming over here from
It's
Shelbyville
been an honor.
today.
Thank you for having me.
And we, one of these days, will do this all over again.
Okay,
Thank
sounds
you.
good.